interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
On this episode of Special Report, conflicting instructions in the delivery instructions. Hand it to me, then right below that, leave it door, or leave it door, and right below that, hand it to me. What's a driver to do? Let's talk. Hey everybody, how you doing? Dash and Dave here again. Please click that subscribe button and hit that like button. Thank you very much. So a couple of videos ago, I made the comment that it appeared to me that I was seeing more conflicting instructions in the delivery instructions. Hand it to me, leave it door, hand it to me, than I'd ever seen before. Usually, when I saw that, whatever the second one was, that's what I did. If it said hand it to me, but it was leave it door, I left it at the door. If it said leave it at the door and then hand it to me, I handed it to him. So it was always the last instruction that I kind of went by, but I'm seeing it so much now. And just to kind of refresh your memory, in that video where I made these comments, I've taken to texting the customer saying, hey, there's conflicting instructions, hand it to me or leave it to me, which do you prefer? I'm good either way. 99 times out of 100, they all say the same thing, leave it at the door no matter what the first or last instruction was. So I don't know if something changed or if they're newbies and they didn't realize that if you put hand it to me on the Tropical Smoothie app, but leave it at the door on the Doordash app, we see both of them, okay? So that's where it all stems from. So in that video, I had some good comments from viewers. Viewer OJ says, I get a decent amount of hand it to me, but leave it door orders. Sometimes it can be because the order wasn't in the DD app. That's what I was just talking about. However, be careful and take a photo with your phone anyway and send it to the customer. Good point. If it's a hand it to me order, it won't allow you to take a photo, then DoorDash can possibly deactivate you if the customer complains. Okay, now we all know, if you've been on the DoorDash app for any length of time, if the top instruction on the app is hand it to me, the top one, by the way, is DoorDash. Okay, so if that says hand it to me, you will not be prompted to take the picture, but you can take as many pictures as you want. In fact, I'm now going to segue into, you should have a camera app on your phone that has a timestamp. So here's an example of the pictures that I take. It has that little DoorDash sticker up there I got from Bentley Coupe on Doordash Diaries. There's a link in my video descriptions that you can find that little sticker. And it just says, you know, that we're not responsible for what's in the bag, yada, yada, yada. Please leave me 5 stars. Okay, then you can see at the top, there's a timestamp. The app, I have an Android phone, so the app that I use, and I'll put that here, but look for an app on the Play Store or the iOS store that contains a timestamp. In mine, it was pretty easy to set up. You can put the time anywhere you want, upper right, lower left, whatever. And here's the thing, with DoorDash, not Ubereats, with DoorDash, what I do when I need to take a picture is I back out of the DoorDash app, take the picture with the camera app. Okay, then when you go through the DoorDash app and take a photo, the option comes up, take with your camera or get it from the gallery. The reason I like to do this is I take the photo with the camera app, that photo's saved on my phone. If you take the picture through the DoorDash app, it is not, okay? So you take the picture with the timestamp on your app, select from gallery, navigate to your photo gallery, it comes up automatically. The most recent picture you've taken is the one you just took. You tap on that, insert into the DoorDash app, complete delivery. Okay, so it has a timestamp on it. You've sent it to the customer. DoorDash knows you've sent it to the customer. They also know if you've texted or called the customer. That's a very good point. That's a very important point to make. DoorDash knows what you're doing because you've allowed the app all the permissions. I've actually had DoorDash support say to me, yes, we see that you've attempted to call, and we see that you've texted the customer, and we see that there's no response from the customer. This is when I didn't have an apartment number. Took free pizza home that night. Okay, so anyway, protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. Look into getting a camera app for your phone. I'll put mine in the comment below, the one that I found for Android. I really like it. There's a pay version, you don't need that. It's the free version, and you can set colors and texts and everything. And like I said, also insert this little sticker about, you know, give me 5 stars if you choose to go that route. And then viewer M jumped in and said, just an FYI for contract violations, the customer selecting hand it to me and then placing the comments leave at my door can be, doesn't mean it is, a scam attempt. These scammers know there's no picture taken when hand it to me is selected in the app. Okay, so this goes back to where you have that camera app on your phone and you can take as many pictures as you want. I have done that on occasion when somebody has said, I've contacted them, it was hand it to me default, and then they indicated they wanted to leave at the door. I could not take the picture because, well, there was no prompt from Doordash to take the picture, okay? So I took the picture with the camera app, kept it for myself. I did not send that to the customer, I just kept it for myself. And if there was ever any question about the order not being delivered, you know, that's probably gonna happen in the first hour after the delivery, or 10 minutes or whatever. So at the end of the night or the next day, usually I clean out my files and throw away all those pictures. If something bad would have happened or an accusation made, it would have occurred already. So I don't keep them forever. You know, that takes up a lot of room on the camera. So anyway, yeah, just protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. Now the thing is, if you're running Ubereats, when you take the picture, that's through the app. There's nothing you can do about that. But again, they know you've taken the picture, they see the picture, yada, yada, yada. If you run Grubhub, Grubhub doesn't ask for any pictures. I still use the camera app, even though it has the Doordash sticker. I take a picture of that for every leave at door through Grubhub and keep it in my folder for at least a day in case there's ever any issues. All right, so yeah, protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. And then I guess the other thing is it doesn't hurt to take a few seconds and text out. What I do is I hit the microphone button as I'm driving to the customer and I yell, you know, to my phone, this is Dave with your Panera order. I've got conflicting instructions on your order. Hand it to me or leave it door. Which one do you prefer? I'm good with either one. Thank you very much. And usually they get back pretty quick. All right, guys and gals, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you can take something from this video and put it to use for yourself. Thanks for coming along for the ride and hope to see you next time.